Kia ora, adventurers, and armchair thrill seekers. Welcome back to my channel, where we delve into the mysteries and legends that lurk beneath the surface of the everyday. Today, we're packing our bags with goosebumps and heading to the land of the long white cloud, New Zealand. But this ain't your average tourist trail. We're venturing off the beaten path, into the shadows of 8 haunted places that'll send shivers down your spine colder than a fjordland blizzard. From crumbling castles haunted by jealous phantoms to abandoned hospitals echoing with screams, we'll uncover the chilling tales and unexplained phenomena that cling to these forgotten corners of New Zealand. Prepare to shiver as we explore the history, the hauntings, and the hair-raising encounters that have cemented these places in the realm of the supernatural. So, grab a hot cuppa, snuggle in tight, and get ready to face your fears, because we're about to unlock the secrets of 8 haunted places in New Zealand that'll leave you questioning whether the ghosts of the past truly ever rest. New Zealand may be famous for the blue lapping waves, the lush green foliage, and the delicious cuisine, but another exciting thing about this country is its collection of spooky places. From hospitals to schools, and hotels to castles, all kinds of eerie sights are strewn across the country. Take a look at the top haunted places in New Zealand before you plan your trip here. Number 1. Larnach Castle, one of the spookiest places in New Zealand. The Larnach Castle is famous for being one of the few castles in the country. The story goes as follows. The castle's ballroom was gifted by Larnach to his daughter, Katie, on her 21st birthday. Unfortunately, she died young due to typhoid cancer. His first 2 wives also died while in this castle, and he himself committed suicide after learning of his son's and his 3rd wife's affair. The castle was also a mental hospital during the World Wars. While Katie is seen swirling in the ballroom, he too has been spotted roaming around the corridors. Instances of people being touched on the back, and other have also been reported. Number 2. The Vulcan Hotel. Once the most popular pub hotel in town, the Vulcan Hotel has a room 101 that is avoided by all today. It is said that a prostitute by the name The Rose was a regular here. One night she entered the hotel with a male client and was found strangled to death the next day. Unnatural experiences like water boiling in the kettle when it is switched off, noises in the corridor, and male guests being held down or strangled have occurred here. Number 3. The Carlisle House. The year 1912 saw a raging fire accident which took the lives of more than 40 boys. The Carlisle House was an orphanage for boys, and ever since the fire, paranormal incidents have been observed. Children's laughter is one of the common ones. Number 4. Kingseat Hospital. With a history of being one of the largest psychiatric hospital in the country, Kingseat Hospital saw a lot of deaths in its time. It is said that the death of staff member exceeded the number of patients, probably due to increased mental and emotional trauma. A lot of suicides were committed on these grounds. Sightings of a nurse, popularly called as the Grey Lady, are seen in the corridors here. Number 5. Spirits Bay. One of the lesser spooky sites, but one that is definitely frequented by spirits, is the Spirits Bay. People claim to have seen people walk along the beach and disappear at one particular spot. Legend says that this is the place for people to pass on to the afterlife. Number 6. Napier Prison. Not only was the Napier Prison a prison, but also an orphanage, and at one point of time, even a psychiatric hospital. With a history so weird, it is no surprise that this place has an eerie aura to it. Its most famous and controversial convict was the mass murderer Roland Edwards, who is said to haunt this place. Number 7. Tomo Caves Hotel. Built on the ancient land of the Maori, it is believed that the Maori princess haunts this hotel. With a reputation of being the spookiest hotel in New Zealand, incidents of noises and screams, children's laughter, and even bathtubs dripping blood have been reported. A former staff member's spirit is said to have been here from time to time too, arranging the guests' shoes neatly. Number 8. Chateau Tongariro. Chateau Tongariro was a women's asylum in the 1940s. It has been a site of murder, suicide, and accidents, which makes it one of the eerie places in New Zealand. Curtains moving on their own, doors opening and closing, are some incidents common here. It has also happened that unwelcome guests find their bags packed and ready to go in the morning. Well, adventurers, did those tales make your blood run a little colder? Have you ever experienced anything strange in your travels around New Zealand? Share your spooky stories in the comments below, and let's keep the campfire of ghostly legends burning bright. Remember, sometimes the most thrilling adventures are the ones that lurk just beyond the veil of the unknown. So keep your eyes peeled and your ears open, because even in the most peaceful corners of paradise, there's always a whisper of the unseen just waiting to be heard. Until next time, stay curious, stay safe, and above all, stay spooky.